Hello, everybody. My name is Yuval Alon, and I am a therapist based in Tel Aviv in Israel. This is an introduction video of me since I've been doing quite a lot of organizing, learning opportunities, webinars, seminars, uh, supervision group, and other opportunities to learn ISTDP. So I thought it would make sense to do an introduction video so when people are joining learning activities that are organized, so they will have more context to who I am a bit. Um, so, um, so here goes. So being a therapist is my second career. My first career was being a lawyer. I did that over a decade. Well, while I was representing refugees that came to Israel, and I gave them legal protection, um, really helping more solving external problems with refugees and also with labor work. So doing those two fields, representing employees and representing refugees. I had a private office, private practice, and I did that over a decade. While I was doing that, I was wanting more and more to shift from helping solve external problems to really helping people deal and then solve and resolve their internal problem. So I went to learn social work and practicing over 5 years in all sorts of public services. So treating and learning how to do therapy with all sorts of population in the public service. Then I opened my private practice, and I was really interested in finding a method that can really help people resolve their internal problems. So I got to ISTDP just before COVID, got familiar with it, and the reason that I am forming all these activities and creating these learning opportunities, first, I think it's great to have them for all the community, but mostly it's about forming a community here in Israel. So everybody can enjoy it, but this is my main objective because there isn't really a base for ISTDP here in Israel. So this is something that I'm very passionate and enthusiastic about, to form a community here in Israel, and I'm doing it for the past 3 years. So I started learning ISTDP myself with the London group. I studied there for 1 year. Then I started core training with John Fredrickson, which I am now in my second year. And also I am integrating different ways of ISTDP while learning with Patricia Coughlin. I do supervision group with Patricia Coughlin and also learn in a group supervision with her. I organize a supervision group with Alan Abbas and learn there, of course, also in the second year now. I'm learning with Jonathan Antis in private supervision and also in a group supervision. I learned with him also. So I'm really learning how to integrate uh, different ways of ISTDP in the community. And this is why I think it is helpful to have events, which I'm not teaching them, but I am a part of creating them and thinking about the topics and what can be helpful for the community to learn from, because there are different ways of ISTDP. I think this these events, all sorts of events, are really helpful to integrate our work. Um, another thing that I want to be a teacher also of ISTDP, and my plans are to start learning teachers training next year. So, and of course, this is a part of also to develop the community here in Israel, and also to have my voice about, eventually, while I'm integrating these all different ways of applying ISTDP, and of course, finding my own voice. So another thing that is very important for me is for people to have a space to really share their own voice, because I think a lot of the time when we are learning, so of course it's very important to learn from teachers, from their experience, from uh, the, the great things that they can teach us. But eventually, what is mostly important is for us to integrate this knowledge into ourselves. So this is something I think we all agree on. And my goal is through these learning opportunities. So a big part of the learning will be this integration, okay? Not just learning from the teachers, but in the activities as much as possible to integrate things for us and to have emphasis on this particular issue, to integrate our learning while we are learning to speak our mind, to have our separate mind while we are learning. I think it's a very important thing. So I think this is it. I think it's enough. And I hope it's helpful, to have some context while joining um, the event that I'm organizing. And I hope that we will keep on, learn together, learn together, and hopefully meet more face to face. So this is me, and happy year to everybody. Take care. Bye bye.